Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. Season end is happening right now in Clash Royale. As you guys can see, Asaf is number 1, Mohammad Light is number 2, Dominic is number 3. Lots of great players in the leaderboard right now, but there's still 32 minutes and 45 seconds left. Lots of things can change, people can tilt, people can push up. I saw IAN77 playing and pushing up quite a bit right now. So I will see you guys soon whenever one of these top players start a match. Okay guys, let's go. Ian currently ranked number 9 in the world. As you guys can see, just found a match. So let's hop into the match real quick. It looks like he's up against Betfas. Betfas is probably one of the best, if not the best, Expo Cycle players. And Ian in this case is going to be cycling or playing with, I think, also a cycle deck. Probably going to be the typical drill cycle deck with skeletons, with ice spirit, exactly. I think it runs the Tesla Evolution, Night, Poison, and the Lock. So going to be an interesting matchup here. I feel like Betfas, I'm not sure if he can constantly always defend well those Goblin drills. He does have a really quick cycle, he does have Lock, he does have, yeah, pretty decent answers. But I feel like at some point the Goblin drill evolution especially can be kind of difficult for him to defend. So let's see how he does it. Looks like he does do a really good job there with the Lock. Plus skeletons. I feel like at this point, like at this, how do you say, like kind of trophy count, or how do you say, medal count, I guess, because nowadays it's called medals, right? They always see like people just play almost perfectly, like mechanic wise. It's kind of rare to see someone make mistakes, especially if they, yeah, play the game so much, if they do so well on top ladder. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen next. Looks like both players are kind of just, yeah, cycling. Ian was able to get a little bit of chip damage on the right side tower with the Goblin drills. And what I like about Ian is that he's been cycling quite a bit offensively with the Goblin drills. So that means that already the next Goblin drill he's gonna use is gonna be the evolution one, but he needs to be careful here because the Expo is still quite healthy. I think he needs to get a lockdown on top of the Expo, and luckily for him, the Demolisher explosion was able to hit the Expo as well, because if not, I think the Expo would have been able to lock onto the tower for at least a little bit of damage, and any connection with the Expo, even if it's like 2 or 3 seconds, it does deal quite a lot of damage. Okay, so both players here are kind of equal on Elixir. If I'm not wrong, Ian already used yeah, twice his Goblin drill. I think he started off the game with a Goblin drill, and then also we saw it pretty recently, so I think right now should be the third and the evolved one. Exactly, there you go. There's the evolution Goblin drill. Let's see how Betfas is gonna defend it, but I feel like the evolution Goblin drill is kind of hard to defend it perfectly. But so far, oh, that was a nice placement. Okay, wait a second, did he just, okay, almost perfectly. I almost jinxed it, but he almost got it, but I jinxed it. He did end up taking one Goblin shot up from the front drill, but yeah, it's just so hard to defend that evil drill consistently. Like, in my opinion, it's almost impossible, I would say. So look at Ian in the meantime defending the Expo with the Demolisher, with the Tesla. Pretty good fireball here from Betfas. Is he able to stop the explosion? He is able to stop the explosion. He needs to watch out because Ian does need to kind of overspend here. Okay, Lock is able to kind of take care of the Expo, but that's what I'm saying, guys. A 1 second connection, look how much damage it was able to deal. So I don't know, like, Expo is really scary. Whenever it locks on for even 1 second, it just deals so much damage. And Betfas in the meantime is doing a really good job at protecting the Expo. Is the Demolisher? No, it's not gonna be able to get the explosion on top of the Expo. So in this case, Ian once again needs to cycle skeletons, ice spirit, Lock, and I feel like Betfas slowly but surely is able to apply a lot of pressure against Ian. So I think Betfas is doing really good job so far at yeah, applying pressure, playing more offensively instead of fully defending the Goblin Jaws all the time. So is Ian going to, yeah, what I would say, is Ian going to go offensive? I think he should, because he still has the Tesla Evolution. He still has the Demolisher on the field as well. In the meantime, he does go with a Lock prediction on 4G. Not able to hit anything, and Betfas decides to fireball the tower, and Ian responds with a poison instead on the right side tower as well. So very interesting situation, because, I don't know, like, honestly, Expo, I know that it can deal a lot of damage, like fireball cycling, but then Ian has the Goblin drill, so he kind of has direct damage in some sort of way, even though Betfas is defending it really well. Once again, like, that evolution Goblin drill, how can you defend it? Like, even Betfas says, wow, Ian sends the emote as well. He knows that it's just so hard to defend that Goblin drill evolution, and slowly but surely right now Ian is taking the damage lead. He does need to watch out because that Expo is still full HP. He does go with the fireball, so he does go with the E-Spirit to try and take care of the Goblin Demolisher. We need to see some kind of yeah, response to the Expo. In this case, Ian goes with the last second Tesla, is able to fully take care of the Expo without taking any damage, and he goes with a Knight plus Demolisher here. Needs to watch out because I think he probably expected him to go with Expo. I think he needs to get a Knight down or something before it locks on. Ooh, that was close. I actually thought that it was able to lock onto the right side tower, but luckily for Ian, it wasn't able to lock on. In the meantime, he does go with a Lock to take care of it. Left side does go with another, or Betfas does go with another Expo on the left side. Ian does respond with a really nice Demolisher, Knight up high as well, Evil Tesla, and I think Ian pretty much got the victory secured. Damage-wise, he's in such a big damage lead. and I don't think, yeah, Betfas has any time anymore. As you guys can see, only 10 seconds left. Really nice gameplay from Ian, really good push. That Goblin Joe evolution is just so strong, like honestly. I think Betfas also played it pretty well, but Ian was just, yeah, able to constantly defend the expo really well, while also getting slowly but surely lots of chip damage with the Goblin Joe pushes. Okay guys, while Ian was playing, Asaf, the current #1 ranked player, is also playing against Rakan, which is also really, really high in the leaderboard right now. So unfortunately we missed pretty much, yeah, the entire match already. But as you guys can see, there's still a little bit left of the match to see whoever wins, and that also is gonna change the leaderboard quite a bit. Wait, did Asaf just, Rakan just went with a void spell in the middle? There was a prediction on the cannon card. Cannon card is able to lock on. Cannon card, oh what? Oh my god, almost takes the tower. 7 HP on Rakan's tower, and then Rakan, the lava on player, is able to get the W against Asaf. As I said, we missed most of the match because I was watching IAN77, but that actually changes the leaderboard so much. That actually puts Mohammad Light at #1 right now. Or did Mohammad Light also play the match? I think maybe Mohammad Light played the match as well while we were watching Ian. Rakan with that victory puts him at #2, and IAN77 with that victory is currently #4. So the season ends. So many things happening right now. Let's see if someone is playing. No, none of the top players are playing right now. I will see you guys soon whenever they, yeah, find the match. Okay, let's go guys. IAN77 going in for a match again. As we just saw, he's currently #4 in the world, and he's gonna be up against this guy called Simo. Ian, we already saw it before, running this quick cycle Goblin Joe deck. And Simo, I believe, is one of the, yeah, P.E.K.K.A players, one of the only players really high with P.E.K.K.A bridge spam right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see what version he's running. Looks like he has the Evolved Wizard, Evolved Batteram, and he also has the Mother Witch in there. So nice response by Ian, going with a Knight up high really quickly to be able to block and tank for the Mother Witch, because if not, that would have been, yeah, creating quite a lot of Royal Hawks on the left side. So I think if Ian plays this perfectly, he should have a really solid defense against bridge spam type of cards, because he has Quick Cycle, he has Knight, he has Lock. Demolisher can also in some situations kind of act as a distraction unit, or just in general deal a lot of damage. But he does need to watch out, because at some moment he will be able to, the opponent in this case, will be able to apply a lot of pressure on both lanes if he does it well. And of course in this yeah, type of medal range, like trophy range, of course everyone is gonna be insanely strong. So let's see what he will do. Looks like he does set up a P.E.K.K.A in the back again. Ian sets up for defense. He goes with a Tesla in the middle. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like the opponent is gonna mainly pressure both lanes at the same time. So he's not really gonna try and focus on one huge push. I think he's just most of the times trying to pressure yeah, left and right side lane at the same time. So really solid defense from Ian there with the poison on the left side, Demolisher plus Skeletons on the right side. I don't know if Knight is in cycle, because if it's not in cycle, this Ghost is really good. It looks like it was not in cycle. What a nice Ghost there. Able to get out cycle, take advantage of the cycle of IAN77. Ian right now is not happy about it. As you guys can see, he sends the angry emote. And I think this matchup, I don't know, like it's definitely winnable still. But if you take that much damage in single elixir, it's just going to be so rough, because I feel like single elixir is where you kind of need to survive without taking much damage. And then in this situation, he did end up taking quite a lot of damage. So interesting. There was actually a nice play with the Evil Batteram. I don't think I've seen anyone use the Evil Batteram to defend the Goblin Joe that nicely. Like that was a really, really solid play. And in the meantime, Ian is able to take care of the Evil Batteram with the Goblin Demolisher. So I don't know, man. Like honestly, looking at the situation, I feel like it's gonna be really difficult for Ian, but I still trust. I still think that he might be able to somehow yeah, win this matchup, especially if he gets a really good amount of damage with like a Goblin Joe evolution. Maybe if he's able to cycle multiple Goblin Demolishers and somehow get them to the tower. Like I still believe that there's a chance for him. And as you guys can see, there's the Evil Drill. Let's see if he's able to get a good amount of damage. He does go with a Mother Witch. And Mother Witch is actually really good against the Goblin Drill, because as you guys can see, it creates a lot of Royal Hawks. But the Royal Hawks, oh wait, what just happened? Okay, I think we're back, guys. I don't know what happened. We went black screen for 1 second. I was like, no, please don't tell me that the capture card or something ends up like, how do you say, like going down. Okay, I think it should be fine right now. That actually scared me a lot. Let's see what happens next. Looks like Ian is able to hold on, and slowly but surely is making a comeback in this match right now. But the opponent is constantly pressuring, as you guys can see here. He does go with a Ghost, he does go with a Mother Witch. Very nice prediction on top of those skeletons, and this is looking kind of scary, guys. Okay, he does go with the Knight up high. Royal Hawks are able to get a lot of damage on the left side tower. He needs to go with a Tesla up high as well. The opponent is just applying so much pressure, doing a really, really good job at getting damage. And look at the right side in the meantime as well. Wizard is able to connect. Wizard is able to get a lot of damage on the right side tower as well. So at this point, the opponent Simo can really go for any tower in this situation. But look at the Demolisher. Oh my god, Demolisher actually makes it to the tower. Goblin Joe is also able to get quite a lot of damage. And Ian is still in this match. He's actually winning right now with damage. So he goes for the poison. He's probably gonna go with a lock sometime sooner. Is he gonna keep? I think he's gonna keep the elixir. Lock wasn't really necessary because the knight is still alive there as well. And just like that, Ian is back in the game and back better than ever because he's actually in a damage lead right now for more than 500 damage. Okay, so he does cycle the lock. He has the Demolisher there. He has the Evo Tesla. Knight up high to be able to block the Bandit. And then the Demolisher is also splashing on top of all those troops. And I think Ian, I don't want to jinx it right now, but I think Ian is in a really, really good spot right now. Looks like he does go with a Goblin Drill. Looks like he does go with a Poison offensive as well. Evo Goblin Drill, by the way, so this might be able to get some damage. In the meantime, he starts cycling another Knight. And at this point, he's just cycling so well defensively. Poison offensively, maybe another Goblin Drill sometime soon, or is he just going to focus on defense? Okay, looks like he's just going to focus on defense. He goes with a Demolisher. He goes with a Knight in the middle. He does need to watch out because there's still 20 seconds left. Luckily for him, the Veteran does end up getting pulled towards the Tesla, and I think that should be pretty much good game. 17 seconds left, unless somehow this Bandit makes it to the tower. I don't really see how, because as you guys can see, Ian has the Demolisher, he has Skeletons, Knight, he has such a quick cycle, he's playing really, really well, and what an amazing comeback. I wonder what top in the world he's gonna be right now. By the way, I'm sorry for the capture card, not really sure what's happening. I'm gonna try and fix it as soon as possible. Why does that have to happen right now at such a close and important moment, right at the season end? But hopefully it's still fine. I think you can still hear it, or you can still see it, right? Maybe the audio did cut off, but I'm gonna try and fix it as soon as possible. So as you guys can see, Ian currently top 3 in the world. So as you guys can see, Ian currently top 3 in the world. Just 15 trophies behind Mohammad Light. 14 minutes left in the current season. Let's see if Mohammad is playing. No, looks like Mohammad is not playing. Dominic is playing, which is currently top 4 in the world. I guess we can see quickly how he is doing against who he is playing. Okay, looks like he's playing against Betfas, and I think he's gonna lose actually, because look at the current situation of this match. I think Betfas has a pretty solid matchup here, unless somehow he's able to make a comeback. But I think this should be pretty much a good game. This Expo is gonna be alive as well, and the Expo should be able to lock on, unless he somehow can distract it, but I don't think he has anything to distract it. Okay, looks like he was able to defend the Expo, but still he's just gonna cycle back to another Expo, constantly pressure, and I think it's just a matter of time. Usually Expo does really good against Lava. I think Dominic knows, yeah, as you guys can see, Dominic knows. He just gives up in this point. He knows that it's a really difficult matchup, and Betfas is actually gonna take a lot of medals, a lot of trophies from Dominic in that situation, because Dominic was at 3,744, and right now he's at 3,706, I believe. Yes, 3,706. So what a crazy season end so far. I will see you guys whenever someone finds a match. Maybe IAN77 is gonna go for the #1 spot. Maybe Mohammad Light is gonna play even well being #1. Whatever happens next, I will see you guys soon. Okay guys, so IAN77 is in the match right now. By the way, I just noticed that there was no game sound for the first couple of wins. Yesterday I did a live stream where I was watching a clean feed, so I decided to turn off the game audio, and I didn't check it wasn't on, so I'm so sorry for that guys. Kind of a messy, kind of a chaotic video, but hopefully, yeah, it's better right now. I also tried to fix the capture card, so hopefully right now you can hear it well, you can see it well, and we're gonna see the last couple of matches. By the way, IAN77, if he wins this match, he's gonna be #1 in the world. I want to quickly check if Mohammad Light is playing. Okay, Mohammad Light is not playing, so if IAN77 wins this match, he's gonna be #1 in the world for sure. There's still time for Mohammad to play, so Mohammad Light probably watching this match right now. And if Ian ends up winning, I think Mohammad Light is gonna play for sure. If he ends up losing, maybe he's not gonna play. So let's see what happens next. Looks like the opponent is using this Mortar spam deck, and wait a second, this situation is so good for him because Locke is out of cycle. Ian needs to go with a last second Goblin Demolisher in front of everything, but he's not too happy about that situation. As you guys can see, he already caused a good game. Opponent pressuring with the Mortar. Ian doesn't have enough elixir for the Tesla, so he's forced to go with the Knight into the Mortar, but that's definitely not something you want to do. And I think Ian knows that this is not the best situation for him. Exactly, like he knows that right now he can't really do much. Those bats are gonna end up dying, but the miner is able to lock onto the tower. Mortar in the meantime also getting a lot of damage onto the right side tower of Ian, and this is not a good situation, guys. Yeah, Ian knows, like he's sending that emo, basically giving up. I don't think he's actually gonna give up, but at this point I think it's just gonna be a matter of time, unless he somehow makes like a crazy comeback. But I think from this situation, especially if the opponent does a good job, he's gonna be able to take the victory here. Let's see what happens though. Looks like he starts cycling cannon card. Ian decides to switch lanes. He goes with Goblin Drill. He goes with a Demolisher. This is the evolved Goblin Drill, by the way, so that can be kind of scary in some situations. Is able to get decent amount of damage, but it's not gonna be too much damage. Demolisher almost makes it to the tower, but unfortunately for Ian, is not able to get the explosion onto the tower. It's definitely still winnable. Like if Ian plays perfect defense here, it's definitely still winnable, but it's just such a difficult situation. As you guys can see, Ice Spirit off to the side, Goblin Demolisher in the middle as well to distract the Mortar to be able to take care of the cannon card. And then once again going with the Goblin Drill. But the bad thing for Ian is that the opponent most of the times always has something in cycle to be able to distract it. Like for example here, he goes with the, wait a second, with what? There was actually a lot of damage. I thought it was a perfect defense, but there was such a good amount of damage for Ian. And I think he still has a good chance, by the way, guys. Okay, I was actually expecting Ian to not have like a single chance at all anymore, but looks like he is able to slowly but surely get a lot of damage. Goblin Joe on the left side this time is defended very well, and right now he does need to kind of watch out because he does have the Goblin Gang, he does have the cannon card coming at his right side lane. He goes with the last second knight, he goes with the Demolisher skeletons down below to try and predict the miner, but there's no prediction for Ian, and the opponent looking like looking to take the victory here. 423 HP left on Ian's tower and 1921 HP left on Retire's left side tower. So I think at this point, unless, I don't know, he somehow gets a lot of damage with like a Goblin Drill, maybe he outcycles him, he needs to somehow get like an insane prediction here on top of the miner as well, because if not, this is definitely gonna be a good game already. Okay, looks like Ian does go in for another Goblin Drill. He does go with the Ice Spirit on defense, Knight as well to block the miner, but he needs to watch out with the left side tower as well. Left side tower is getting left side tower is getting overwhelmed. So many troops on the left side tower, and unfortunately Ian does end up losing. He was one game away from the #1 spot, and then unfortunately with this loss, he's not able to get there. So I think Mohammad Light is still #1. 9 minutes left in the current season. Asaf is #2. Mohammad Light is #1. Ruckin is #3. Retire with that victory steals the #4 spot from Ian, and Ian is currently #6 right now. So what a close leaderboard, by the way. If you look at the trophies, everyone is super close, within each other. So I will see you guys. Okay, I wanted to say I will see you guys soon whenever someone finds a med. But it looks like Ian is up against Asaf, guys. Oh my god, this is such an important match. Why? Because if Ian wins, he gets a lot of trophies and he can still get #1. But if Asaf wins, I'm pretty sure he secures the #1 spot. Okay, I'm gonna back out real quick just to confirm. But Asaf, I think, is #1 right now. No, #2. He's #2 right now. 4 trophies below Mohammad Light. And Ian, of course, if he wins, he's gonna take so many trophies from Asaf. But Ian is also, if he loses, gonna give a lot of trophies, a lot of medals to Asaf. So this is honestly probably the most important match of today's video, but also of the entire season. Because if Asaf wins, I think he might secure the #1 finish. And if Ian wins, he could still potentially get the #1 finish as well. So this is a super close matchup, guys. Okay, so I think Asaf is using the same deck we just saw from Retire, but he does have a Mother Witch in there. I don't know if he has Mother Witch always, or maybe he tried to snipe someone using, for example, Graveyard. By the way, on top ladder, there is a lot of people who usually get sniped quite a bit. And what is snipe? It's basically people kind of queue whenever they know that someone is also queuing, and then they just try to get a really good matchup by using a deck which is good against the deck you are expecting to use. So Ian, once again, calling good game. He's not happy at all about the situation. I think this matchup is pretty rough. For IAN77 here, he does have a decent chance against this deck, but we saw it in game #1 as well. This Mortar deck just has so many spam cards. It's really difficult to keep up with all the spam cards the opponent's deck have. Okay, so it looks like he does go with the Ice Spirit, Tesla down below. Mortar Evolution is gonna take care of the Tesla really quickly, and the Goblin is actually locked into the tower, guys. Nah, this is not looking good. I think this might be a good game. I don't want to call good game too early, but I think this might be a good game because he doesn't have lock in cycle, he doesn't have anything in cycle. He's gonna have to go with a Demolisher or something last second. Okay, the Tesla kind of resolved the situation. Right now he still has a chance, but overall situation is just really difficult for Ian right now. So I actually want to quickly back out just to see if Mohammad Light is playing, or is Mohammad Light gonna play after. Okay, Mohammad Light is also playing. Okay, I want to quickly see how Ian against Asaf does, and then afterwards we're gonna watch the Mohammad Light match. I think Ian is probably gonna lose, right? Okay, wait a second. The Demolisher was actually able to splash on top of the cannon card and also hit the tower, while the Goblin Joe Evolution was also able to get a little bit of chip damage. So as soon as this match ends, I'm gonna quickly hop into Mohammad Light's match as well. Okay, Goblin Joe going offensively. He does set up a Tesla to be able to snipe the Mother Witch. Looks like he does go with a lock to clean up all those skeletons. But Asaf is just able to do a really good job at defending while also applying so much pressure. And I think this, it's just looking so difficult for Ian. Like, honestly, I don't really know what he can do to be able to win from this situation. Unless somehow he gets like a huge connection with the Goblin Drill. I think this is a really difficult spot to be in. Okay, so I just want this match to end and then go into the next match against like the Mohammad Light match. Who is Mohammad Light gonna be facing? If Mohammad Light faces someone really high as well, and if then Asaf loses, then might also secure Mohammad Light the #1 finish. So at this point, this match is really equal. I thought that Asaf was gonna win it. I don't want to say easily, but we saw it in the other game against Retire. But I guess, so far, it's a pretty even matchup. Okay, he does go with a Golden Geo, he does go with a Poison, there's not much Elixir for IAN77 available right now, so he does go with a Demolisher up high. He's able to take care of the Evil Mortar, but he still needs to take care of the Cannon Guard. He still has a Skeleton King with full ability as well, so this is gonna be difficult, guys. I'm not sure if he has Evil Tesla. Okay, looks like he does have Evil Tesla. Evil Tesla in this situation is so strong, and looks like he does go with a Golden Geo offensively. He needs to poison the Goblin Gang as soon as possible. Nice, okay. Wait a second, Ian is making a comeback. Ian is actually making a comeback right now. He's in the damage lead, 1,500, 62 HP left on Asaf's right side tower, and Ian might be still in the run for the #1 finish right now. Okay, Ice Spirit, really good placement. He goes for the Knight, he goes for the Skeletons up high as well. Probably gonna go for Tesla, or what is he gonna do? Okay, looks like Asaf also pressures the left side lane. He needs to watch out here because this push can definitely get scary, but he does have the Demolisher. What a nice Demolisher placement, right on top of everything. In the meantime, the Golden Geo on the right side is trying to get some damage. Asaf continues pressuring the right side, the left side. It's just so much pressure. This Mortar deck is so annoying to deal with, and as you guys can see, Ian is trying to hold on, is trying to defend as good as possible, but it's not looking good, guys. Is he able to defend it though? Okay, he goes with Skeletons, he goes with a Knight. Is he able to cycle back to Tesla? I don't think so. Yeah, unfortunately, the spam is just too much to deal with, so unfortunately, Ian does end up losing against Asaf, which puts Asaf in the #1 spot. But now the question is, who is Mohammad facing? And how many trophies is he gonna give to Mohammad? Okay, Mohammad is facing the P.E.K.K.A player. So unfortunately, we did end up losing already a lot of time from this match. As you guys can see, they're already in overtime. 1 minute and 40 seconds left, but it's still enough to see what is gonna happen. Looks like Mohammad Light is using a minor Magic Archer deck. And looks like the opponent, we already saw it before. I think this was the guy who faced Ian. Ian actually beat him. And now Mohammad Light is facing him again. Right now, but with a different deck. Okay, so looks like Mohammad does have the Magic Archer, Skeletons last second to be able to distract those Barbarians from the Battle Ram, Knight on the right side to be able to distract and counter the Bandit. And I think if Mohammad Light continues like this, I mean, look at his towers, looking in looks like an amazing spot to be in. I think if Mohammad Light doesn't make any mistakes, which he usually doesn't, like it's Mohammad Light, best player in the world, we rarely see him make any mistakes. Okay, so he does go with Skeletons to be able to distract the Ghost. Evil Tesla is gonna get quite a lot of value. Spirit Golem is up high as well. And is he gonna try and go for another Magic Archer? No, looks like he doesn't. I was expecting, or I was thinking about a potential Magic Archer up high against the P.E.K.K.A. But I think if you're in this situation, if you're Mohammad Light, if you're in the damage lead, honestly, there's not really a reason for him to go offensively. Like in this situation, I think Mohammad Light is just gonna fully get defense, secure the defense, make sure that the opponent cannot, kind of break through. And then afterwards in this situation, win by the damage because he already dealt so much damage. So as you guys can see, Spirit Goblins, Skeletons, Magic Archer, Knight, Mohammad Light has such a quick cycle, by the way. Tornado on defense as well, and I think that pretty much secures him the victory as well. Opponent is gonna go with a last second P.E.K.K.A at the bridge with the Wizard, but I think Mohammad Light is, just gonna defend it really easily. As you guys can see, he does go for the Evil Tesla, he does go for the Skeletons, Magic Archer plus Tornado on offense, and Magic Archer on the right side is able to take care of the tower. What a crazy season end. It's insanely close. I don't know how many trophies Mohammad Light is gonna win from Simo. There's 2 minutes left, guys. There's no way. There's no way. Mohammad Light didn't get that many trophies from Simo because I'm assuming he was pretty low. So I think that means that Asaf got the #1 finish for one trophy, from one medal. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the season end already because there's no time left for them to play. IAN77 is in the match right now, so 1 minute 30 seconds left. I don't think Ian is gonna have time either, right? Okay, Ian has 1 minute and 26 seconds left. I think Ian will not have time unless one of them 3 crowns. Basically, how it works is when the timer finishes. Okay, 1 minute 20 seconds, 1 minute 20 seconds. Let's see if Ian even might have time. This is gonna be pretty close. Yeah, Ian, I think Ian has time if the match doesn't go into overtime. So if this match finishes in 1 minute, I think Ian does have time to still win and take the W. But I think this matchup is probably gonna go into overtime and probably gonna go into 2-tower situation, unless he can take the tower in the next 50 seconds, which I don't really see how he's gonna do it. But let's see if Ian is able to get the victory. By the way, what a crazy season end. Ian getting, yeah, like, how do you say, Ian really close matches, Asaf getting the victory, then afterwards Mohammad Light also gets the victory, but is one trophy short. That's the bad thing about season end. Sometimes you also depend a lot on the, no, Ian misses the Tesla pool. And I think with the Tesla pool miss, that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be game over. So Ian is unfortunately gonna end up losing the last couple of matches in the season end. 25 seconds left, guys. Asaf is confirmed number 1. And unfortunately, Mohammad Light, even though he did so good, such a nice gameplay there with the Magic Archer Miner deck, he unfortunately was not able to get enough trophies. He just one trophy short. That's actually crazy. And Asaf is gonna be your number 1 finish. Mohammad Light number 2 finish. Rakan is gonna be your number 3 finish. Retire number 4, which we saw, I think, beat IAN77. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is gonna be the leaderboard for this season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I do want to quickly apologize, guys, because today's video was a little bit chaotic. I didn't have game sound in the beginning. Also, I had a little bit of problems with the capture card. I do really want to apologize for that. Sorry if it was annoying for you guys, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.